All right. Good afternoon, Seth. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing so good. So I've been so excited to chat with you because I have been searching all week long for the right candidate, and I feel like I have found our guy. So you have got some fantastic experience, not only in the same job role as the position that you're applying for, but also the same industry. So tell me about your position right now working at SIL and what a typical day looks like for you in that role.
Yeah, so working at SIL, I have been working there for 8 months now. I started back in March of this year, and I work within the purchasing and inventory department at SIL. There, I'm working as the production and receiving clerk. And so each day I take all the production orders from our company. It's a paper and media manufacturing company. So the employees that work in the warehouse section, they will send me throughout the day all the different production orders that they're making to send out to ship to our customers. Um, and we work with 6 sites throughout the country. And all of those sites are in we have one in California. So I work with, the Pacific Coast. And then we have some in Houston um, and Charleston, Illinois. So I have to work with like Central Time Zone. And then also Tampa. We have one in Tampa, one in Atlanta, Georgia, and one in West Haven, Connecticut, that are all on the
Fantastic.
East Coast. And
Fantastic.
and so also so I input the work orders into our software, um, and I have to make sure that I'm putting them in the correct site. And then after I do put in all the work orders for the day, I will also run a daily report at the end of the day using Excel, and I'll just kind of verify and double check that everything did get posted to the correct site.
Great.
And then I also do, and for like the receiving aspect of the job, all the sites will send me a copy of their packing list for the materials that they receive in each day. And then I'll just have to input those into our software to prepare them to be invoiced by the accountant.
Fantastic. Now, we were talking a little bit about the volume when we were chatting before the recording. About how many POs are you processing on average per day?
Yeah, so with each site, it does kind of vary. Some sites do a little bit more than others. So it'll be like anywhere from 20 to 40 a day for each site. So like taking that into account for 6 sites, it would be about 120 to 180, I believe.
Okay,
And that's
fantastic.
just production. Receiving can be anywhere from 10 to 20 receipts for each site. So that could also be like another 100 receipts that I'm doing daily.
Fantastic. So you obviously are working in a very fast-paced environment. Tell me a
Yeah.
little bit about how you manage your attention to detail working in such a fast-paced environment.
Oh, yeah. So definitely having that, you know, a strong attention to detail is very important with the job. Honestly, a lot of coffee definitely helps just to keep me focused. And then I also do like to kind of organize whenever I'm doing my production orders. I only want to do work on one site at a time, just so I can make
Okay.
sure that I'm not accidentally putting, the code for California under the code for Tampa,
Yep.
um, stuff like that. And then that's the same with my receipts as well. I will try to compile because most of the sites they'll send in the receipts in separate emails. So I'll just try to compile all the receipts for one site together. Okay, that's a block for that site, and then so on and so forth.
Fantastic. Seth, what's the most important thing to you about the next company that you work for?
Yeah, so I would say I definitely just want to have somewhere that I am getting like good benefits from, and then also I want to have like my management definitely is important to me. With my company now, my management I really do like. They work with me whenever I make a mistake. They take the time to kind of show me like just explain what I did and just show me how to fix it. And
That's
it's
great.
nothing like they don't ever get on to me and make me feel like afraid to go ask them a question. So definitely having good upper management is probably one of the more important aspects that I'm looking for.
Absolutely. Yes, someone that you can go to for advice, and
Yeah,
we don't all know everything, but we don't want to be scared to ask a question. So
exactly.
I agree that's important too. Well, Seth, thank you so much for allowing me to record a portion of this interview. I'm going to
Mhm.
go ahead and stop and then chat with you a little bit more if that sounds good.
Okay.